national championship. Welcome, folks, to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. As we see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Pittsburgh's offense comes on the field first today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
First, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
The Panthers come to the line in a hurry-up.
Now, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He'll throw it now. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The Panthers will bring their punt team onto the field. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense gets their first crack now. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership.
Looking deep in the very first play. And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Looking downfield, it's McMillan. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. That play makes it 2nd and 10. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Play action here on first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The returner turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
Bringing it out, it's Lindsay. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession is settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Dropping back, it's McMillan. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. One team making their way on the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. And the Hawkeyes trying to cash in here in the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Looking to pass, it's McMillan. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here comes a handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Over the middle, it's Smith. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get the seam with the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and time now for a wonderful tradition here in Iowa City as the crowd and the players pause to wave and salute the folks watching at the Children's Hospital next to the stadium. You talk to these kids and their families. It means so much to have their courage saluted every game here in Iowa City. We hope the kids can enjoy the rest of the game, and they hope they can give the Hawkeyes some inspiration, perhaps, as we begin the second quarter of play here. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. The pass rush closing in. No stopping him on that line. Touchdown, Iowa. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, big teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And they stop him at the 11, not good field position to start the drive. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. He's got room to run. It's a nice game. We'll move the football up to the 27. And the Panthers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Breaks into open space. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. To throw, it's McMillan. Dump off caught by the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. No huddle now for the offense. Running back with the football. Has the first down and more. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Pitt getting set with a first and 10 coming up. And the back gets the football. It's a 1-yard gain. Second and 9 coming up. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Davidson. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. First down here for this offense.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Caught by the receiver, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Again, makes it second and medium.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Breaking free at the 35. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on 4th down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Dropping back, it's Huck. Pass Huck, can he get in? He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking for 6, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, they had it. They had exactly what they wanted. I can't believe this would have been a touchdown, but he drops the ball on 4th down.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The Panthers will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw. It's Huck. Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Caught quickly.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Dean. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up for the 1st down and goal.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
And it's a direct snap. Pitch play to the back. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime of the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Dropping back. It's McMillan. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Over the middle and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That ball snagged for a completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Now operating in the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes a quick grab. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. They get the second half started with a running play. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Back to pass. It's Huck. Receiver grabs it. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the...
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Motion now from the tight end. Hands off to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but hold on, there's a flag on the play. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. It's not the way you want to start. First down and 20 now. Looking to pass. It's Huck. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The completion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He flips it to the back across the middle. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Catch made on the left side. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's McMillan. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Panthers will look to convert here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Look out, room to run here. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Pitt has moved into the red zone. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Takes the handoff. It's Lindsey. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. That last possession produced a field goal, but more importantly, it milked the clock. And they do that again. Breaks an open space. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Because much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Huck. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. They keep him guessing with a run. 1st down, looking for more now. They make the tackle, but the offense has a 1st down now at the 21. They come up on 1st down, clock running, final minute here of the 3rd quarter. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down play coming up. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Third down, out of the shotgun. It's a good grab. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And so Iowa has the big lead here so far. And as we've reached the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Touchdown, Iowa. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. To throw, it's McMillan. It's an out route, the catch made. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Dean. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, with good coverage that time. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line, the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Back to pass. It's Huck. Here's a screen pass to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The Hawkeyes are in the red zone now. They'll hand it off. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tries a quick throw. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8. And the Hawkeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Trying to the end zone, running it right up the gut. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Panthers offense is back out on the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The Panthers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Nice grab. It's Connors. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense going with the hurry up.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Pitt getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Pitt. They couldn't stop him there. Now the important point after attempt.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Finds his man. It's Dean. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Using his legs on the scramble. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Hawkeyes are in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Huck. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Quick throw. The catch is made. They bring him down after a short gain there. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Again, coming out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game.
Chris, that could maybe be the play of the game. 3rd down late in a game like this, you got a quarterback that can deliver for you. He puts it on the money to get the first down, and you keep that clock moving.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. And right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. Defense is coming after him. Now they trapped him for a sack. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Panthers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking for a late deep shot. Pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. Defense. What a critical blunder by this defense, giving up the first down. Now the offense can essentially just run out the clock. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. This time a completion. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. Pitt getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense, give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great catch and run for 6. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch-and-catch combo for the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear, big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now. Incompletion sets up a second down. To the air, it's Huck. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the state...